If my cloud just vanished, would you still see the star in me? If my DMs went silent, would you still give your heart to me? If my diamonds turned to dust and my shine faded to rust, would you still believe in us, a love built on trust? If the camera stopped flashing or I got canceled and sentenced to a lifetime sentence, could I count on you to be my connection to the streets? If I went back to an Uber, no more private jet, would you block my number then be full of instant regret? If my server crashed and I was lost, would you be my guide? If it was time to rebuild it all, would you be for me or leave to the side? If I wasn't an artist, just worked at checkout at the grocery store, would you be ashamed to tell your friends about me because you wanted more in the quiet? If I showed my flaws, would you like that? If I tried to get a hold of you and you knew I didn't have $1 in my pocket, would you still text back? Yeah, we can pour a little drink, you know, have a nightcap and forget the world outside. I know you like that. If the applause dies down, would your hand still be in mine? But I wanna know what if the color faded from this picture perfect design? If they locked away my future and said 25 to life, would your memories of me cut through the lonely night? If I traded the Benz for a bus pass, would you still be sitting next to me? Or would you disappear and leave me with a different kind of pain? When you feel broken down and hurt, does it help to whisper my name? Will you be the fire that could spark my light? I'm searching for a quiet truth behind your pretty eyes. I'm asking questions just to filter out the pretty lies. If I wasn't on the stage, but just a voice in the crowd, would you still say my name? When we're alone and I'm just me, do you like that? If I wrote our story down, would you read that? Or we could just have a quiet glass, you know, a nightcap, and build a world for two. I know you like that. I gotta log off, kill the noise and just drive. I'm asking questions to see if your love's still alive.
You ask if you fell off, if my love would still be true. Honey, I fell in love with the man, not the mountain view. And if you didn't smell like success, I'd still hold you near, to breathe you in and prove to you there's nothing left to fear. And if they locked you up and tried to steal your prime, I wouldn't count the days, I'd make a mockery of time. I'd be the voice of reason when you're losing your mind, the one sure thing you'd always have, the one you leave behind. I'd be fine in a hoopty, as long as it's got 2 seats, that's all we'll ever need. My love ain't built on currency or superficial greed. And if you're hit and if you're hurt, I'll still be the one to ride, your anchor and your starting line, your lover and your friend. So when it's time to put in work, you know I'm down to slide, with nothing but your hand in mine and all of our foolish pride. So stop the questions, let me answer with a simple kiss. There was never any doubt, my answer's always yes. Fine in a hoopty, as long as it's got 2 seats, that's all we'll ever need. My love ain't built on currency or superficial greed. And if you're hit and if you're hurt, I'll still be the one to ride. There was never any doubt, my answer answer's always yes. You ask if you fell